let's take an obvious example, which is like, you've got a large language model that can write a movie script that has the ability to do output to an image. This thing already has an image generator, but it very easily could have a video generator. You could have an AI bot that like makes movies, right? So you could have an AI bot that like basically raises money to make a movie and then spends the money on like image generation and sound generation, and by the way, maybe even like hiring actors, right? Or set designers or graphic artists or whatever, sound effects people, musicians, and makes movies. Or let's take a more serious case. The Nobel Prize in chemistry just went to three guys who applied AI to protein folding, which is key to basically curing diseases. And the guys who did that basically think that it's the path to potentially literally curing all disease if the technology develops the way that they think it will. And so in that that's AI. And so you can have an AI bot that's doing protein folding and literally like coming up with cures to doing like personalized medicine against for cancer patients, and literally like curing cancer with AI. And you could imagine having you could easily imagine having an economic mechanism for that, where that gets funded. For example, you could have hypothetically, you could have the equivalent of like a GoFundMe, but on the blockchain, for people to basically be able to pay an AI bot to like cure their cancer. Like so, and there's thousands of these, right? Or even just like more practical applications, which is how about an AI bot that basically pays people for training data, right? So an AI bot that basically like helps people code or helps people generate art, that basically puts out a call and says basically send me more training data and I'll pay for it. Right. Or an AI bot that's able to make itself smarter by buying more CPUs, more GPUs.